Hola Wanderland's artistry family, Cristina Flores here, ready to take you on another unforgettable journey. Today, we're immersing ourselves in the magic of Granada, Spain, a city where history, culture, and breathtaking vistas come together in perfect harmony. Join me as we wander through Granada's charming, labyrinthine streets and marvel at its timeless beauty. We'll soak in panoramic views from the iconic Mirador de San Nicolas, explore the historic Albaicin district, and uncover the wonders of the Alhambra, a treasure trove of art and architecture. From the exquisite Nasrid palaces and the regal palace of Charles V to the serene Generalife Gardens, this city is brimming with surprises waiting to be discovered. I will also take you for an evening walk and watch a flamenco show on Granada's Cave District. Nestled at the foot of the majestic Sierra Nevada mountains, between the rivers Douro and Genil, Granada is a jewel of eastern Andalusia. Here, centuries of Andalusian heritage meet the grandeur of Renaissance architecture and the cutting-edge designs of the 21st century. Granada's unmistakable Moorish essence tells the story of its rich past. Once the final stronghold of the Moors before its reconquest by the Catholic monarchs in 1492, the city is a living tapestry of history, evident in its gastronomy, artisanal crafts, and stunning urban landscape. Picture this: enchanting fountains, scenic viewpoints, and the famed Carmines, picturesque houses surrounded by lush gardens, dotting the city's neighborhoods. No wonder the Albaicin, along with the Alhambra and Generalife, is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. A cultural beacon for centuries, Granada continues to thrive as a hub for art, music, theater, and vibrant festivals, while its Renaissance palaces and modern venues host everything from lectures to large-scale global events. So get ready to be captivated by the magic of Granada. Let's dive into this incredible adventure together. If you're new to the channel, be sure to tap that subscribe button and join the crew. I release fresh episodes every week, where we explore amazing places across Florida, the US, and even around the world. Your support helps me bring more travel stories and adventures to your screen. So thank you for helping make this dream possible. Our journey began on the sunny Costa del Sol, just an hour and 45 minutes away from Granada. To give you a sense of the city's location, it's about 4.5 hours from Madrid, 3 hours from Seville, or an 8-hour drive from Barcelona. We arrived at the bustling Plaza Trinidad, where our bus dropped us off. From there, we strolled towards the Fuente de los Gigantones, pausing to admire its charm and snap a few photos. This vibrant square is home to a magnificent 17th-century stone and marble fountain, crowned by a striking sculpture of Neptune. As we continued walking, we meandered through narrow streets filled with vendors showcasing their colorful arts and textiles. A feast for the eyes. Our steps eventually brought us to the iconic Catedral de Granada, nestled in the heart of the city, just a stone's throw from the historic Madrasa. The Granada Cathedral stands as one of the city's most awe-inspiring landmarks and a crowning achievement of the Spanish Renaissance. Following Granada's capture by the Catholic monarchs in 1492, the city's skyline began transforming, as grand Christian edifices were designed to symbolize the new era. Among these, the most ambitious undertaking was this magnificent Gothic cathedral, complete with a royal chapel to house the remains of Queen Isabella I and King Ferdinand II. Interestingly, although the cathedral was planned in 1506, Queen Isabella's sudden death 2 years prior led to the construction of the royal chapel first, to provide her a resting place. Work on the main cathedral itself didn't begin until 1523. The cathedral's foundations were laid on the site of Granada's main mosque, and after the initial architect passed away, the visionary Diego de Silo took over, reimagining the design as a Renaissance masterpiece. One of its most striking features is the facade, a work of art by Alonso Cano, completed in the mid-17th century. It boasts a grand arch with 3 intricate interior arches adorned with stunning reliefs of virgins and other religious figures, a testament to the artistic brilliance of its time. From Granada Cathedral, we were given 3 hours of free time to explore on our own. I decided to hop into a taxi and head to one of Granada's most iconic spots, the Mirador de San Nicolas. Apart from the Alhambra itself, the Mirador de San Nicolas is often considered the top must-visit attraction in Granada. Located in the charming Alhambra district, this square offers the most breathtaking views of the Alhambra, set against the majestic backdrop of the Sierra Nevada mountains. It's no wonder that almost every visitor to Granada ensures they capture their own photograph here. With this stunning scenery in the background, the Mirador is more than just a viewpoint, it's an experience. The atmosphere is lively and cosmopolitan, with a mix of locals and visitors. You might encounter a gypsy woman selling traditional castanets, artisans offering handmade jewelry and crafts, or, if you're lucky, talented flamenco singers and guitarists adding their soulful melodies to the ambience. After soaking in the views, I decided to wander through the Alhambra itself, a maze of cobblestone streets and whitewashed houses. My advice: put away your map and just explore. Lose yourself in the charm of this historic neighborhood, and you might stumble upon hidden gems like a cozy bar serving cold beers, or a picturesque square like Plaza Larga. For those feeling adventurous, you can hike up to San Miguel Alto for another incredible panoramic view, or simply enjoy meandering through the Alhambra's enchanting streets. Of course, I couldn't miss the opportunity to capture the beauty of Granada from above. I flew my drone to take stunning aerial shots and videos, highlighting the Alhambra, the Alhambra, and the city's magnificent surroundings from a completely different perspective. After this unforgettable detour, it was time to head back to our meeting spot at Plaza del Carmen, right in the heart of Granada. After regrouping at Plaza del Carmen, our driver picked us up and took us to the crown jewel of Granada, the Alhambra Palace complex. Upon arrival, we met our knowledgeable local tour guide, who would lead us through this extraordinary UNESCO World Heritage site. Our Alhambra adventure began at the Cabeza de San Juan de Dios, where we were greeted by a spectacular view of the Church of St. Mary of the Incarnation and the Palace of Charles V. We stepped inside the Palace of Charles V, a magnificent Renaissance-style residence built for the Holy Roman Emperor. Its grand architecture immediately took our breath away, especially its striking circular courtyard, which is surrounded by 2 levels of columned galleries. The palace also houses fascinating museums that provide deeper insights into the rich history and artistry of the Alhambra. From the Palace of Charles V, we made our way to the stunning Nasrid Palace's Palacios Nazaris, the heart of the Alhambra complex and a true masterpiece of Islamic architecture. The history of the Nasrid Palaces dates back to Muhammad bin Al-Hamar, Muhammad I, the first king to reside in the Al-Kazaba. However, records of palace construction only begin during the reign of Abu al-Walid Ismail, the 5th king of the Nasrid dynasty. The Nasrid palaces are divided into 3 distinct sections, each with unique functions and artistic styles. The Mekshur, this semi-public area of the palace, also known as the Salamlik, was used for justice administration and state affairs. The Comares Palace, Palacio de Comares, this was the official residence of the king, beautifully adorned in the quintessential Islamic style, featuring intricate geometric patterns and delicate stucco work. The Palace of the Lions, Palacio de los Leones, this private section housed the royal harem, and is known for its striking blend of Islamic and Christian influences, reflecting the unique friendship between Muhammad V and Pedro I of Castile, also known as Pedro the Cruel. The artistic differences between these areas are fascinating. The Comares Palace embodies traditional Muslim design, emphasizing symmetry, serenity, and connection to nature. In contrast, the Palace of the Lions, with its iconic courtyard and stunning marble fountain, supported by 12 lion sculptures, incorporates Christian-inspired elements, symbolizing the cultural exchange of the era. As we made our way toward the gardens, we passed through several beautiful courtyards and terraces that offered stunning views of the Albayzin Hill. Naturally, we stopped to snap some photos, soaking in the incredible scenery before heading straight to the enchanting Generalife Gardens. The Generalife served as the country residence of the Sultan, functioning as both a recreational retreat for the Nasrid nobility and an orchard that supplied the palaces with food. Its fertile grounds were made possible by an impressive engineering feat, diverting the course of the Darro River via massive canals that carried water all the way to the Generalife. We began our exploration at the Asekiao courtyard, the entry point to the gardens, and one of its most captivating features. This courtyard is a harmonious masterpiece, with vibrant flowers, lush greenery, and a tranquil central pool framed by fountains. The building itself consists of two elegant structures, located at opposite ends of the courtyard. Perched on the slopes of the Cerro del Sol, the Generalife was built between the 13th and 14th centuries as a peaceful retreat for the Nasrid rulers. Its serene ambience and breathtaking views of the Alhambra and surrounding landscapes make it a true oasis of beauty and tranquility. After our unforgettable cultural journey inside the Alhambra Palace, we bid farewell to our wonderful local tour guide and headed to our hotel. We took some much-needed rest for about an hour before meeting up with the group for dinner. Later that evening, we set out on an evening walking tour, which offered a completely different perspective of Granada under the glow of the night. To my delight, the tour concluded at the Mirador de San Nicolas, a spot I had already visited earlier in the day. It was fascinating to see the transformation of the Mirador from daytime to nighttime. During the day, the view of the Alhambra and the Sierra Nevada mountains is vibrant and awe-inspiring. But at night, the illuminated Alhambra takes on a magical and almost otherworldly charm. The atmosphere was equally enchanting, with the lights of the city twinkling below and the quiet hum of the evening adding a serene touch to the experience. Ending the tour at this iconic viewpoint was the perfect way to reflect on the beauty and history of Granada. Our final destination for the night was an unforgettable experience: a flamenco show in Granada's famous Cave District of Sacromonte. Known worldwide, the Zambra del Sacromonte is celebrated as one of the finest places to witness flamenco in its purest, most expressive form. The roots of the Zambra can be traced back to the 16th century, specifically to the traditional wedding rituals of the Moors in Granada. Over time, this vibrant dance and song form evolved into an essential element of flamenco culture, blending Moorish, Andalusian, and Gypsy influences. The Sacromonte neighborhood itself is a spectacle, with its unique cave homes carved into the hillsides. Beyond the flamenco, this neighborhood offers breathtaking, lesser-known panoramic views of the Alhambra, especially under the moonlight. Granada is undeniably one of the cultural epicenters of flamenco in Spain, and Sacromonte is at the very heart of this rich tradition. Experts refer to this neighborhood as the cradle of Honduras, the deep and profound spirit of flamenco, and El Duende, the soul-stirring magic that flamenco evokes. Watching the Zambra performed in its place of origin was an exhilarating experience, filled with passion, rhythm, and history, a true cultural treasure. This has truly been an unforgettable cultural adventure, and I can't wait to return to uncover even more of the magic that Granada, Spain, has to offer. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope it sparked your travel dreams and inspired a sense of wanderlust. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more travel tips, exciting destinations, and unforgettable adventures. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at @wanderlandsartistry for even more travel inspiration, stunning visuals, and behind-the-scenes moments from my journeys. This is Christina, reminding you to embrace the journey, discover new horizons, and seek out those once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Until next time, happy travels!